Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday, everybody.
That is definitely some good goodies right there.
Definitely some good goodies. Couple of things. First and foremost, my W Bank accidentally ordered me for a pickup on Friday, which I already did last Wednesday, so I didn't get Friday's things. Then they ordered me ones for this week. So W Bank has 4 boxes out of nowhere. We have P1 and P2 from last Thursday and T1 from last week. No Loomis boxes yet. That'll be Friday. We haven't been able to get Loomis boxes, and hopefully have my new bank. And if they have, I don't know what kind of boxes they have, but I'm picking up my first box of the new type of bank on Friday.
Okay.
We'll see if A, they actually got it, and B, what kind of, it should be black rolls, I think, but we'll have to see. Also, for the OGs out there, you won't believe it. You won't believe it. Who remembers a certain thing I lost?
Oh!
A certain thing I lost probably 2 or 3 years ago. We lost it. We looked for it. We thought it might be in the $50 bin. We couldn't find it anywhere. It's been missing even through the remodel of the room. We never found it. Who remembers what it is? Who remembers? We'll see if anyone remembers. You have to be an OG, first of all. No, Richard, not that. All right, Billy Two Shoes. It was a poker chip. Do you guys remember what denomination it was? It was a poker chip. Who remembers what it was? Who remembers what it was? I lost that a long time ago, Ricardo. No, it wasn't any of those. It wasn't a dime or a 90 or a quarter. It wasn't the percent 06 Bombay. That's an OG one. It was the 40. It was the 40%er that we lost out of the bag, and we couldn't find it. I thought I would get it back from the bank. We checked everywhere. When I redid the whole room, we moved everything. I've had a storage closet full of shipping bubbles and everything, wrap paper, boxes, and I've been selling a lot of things lately, so I've been going through that shipping supplies instead of ordering new. And I pulled out some bubble wrap, and all of a sudden, something flung at me. It's got the old font. It's the old RFT, and even the old design, because it was before the new design. The 40% poker chip finally showed its head after 3 years of being MIA and missing. We have finally found it. So, there it is. It's alive. We got it. Anyway, I'm going to put it in the bag of the other old chips, because that will complete that bag now. And, is this the old chips?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, wow! Wow!
Are there 2 bags down here?
This is the, see, here's the new chips compared to the old chips. The new chips were bolded. The old chips were like that. So, no, I have an old bag for the old chips.
Oh.
They were getting dirty. I washed them, and some of them faded. But anyway, this one looks good because it was missing for so long. All right. What am I doing? I'm putting this aside. All right.
Don't lose it again.
Don't lose it again. Enough of that. What? I want to thank Adventures at Maxwell for the $10 super chat. I want to thank Barry T for the $13 super chat.
Barry.
And J-Dog, thank you for the $5 super chat. I also want to thank Eric A for being 11 months, almost a year, brother, as a member. Member.
That is definitely some good goodies right there.
Speaking of good goodies, keep your eyes peeled for tomorrow's hunt. I don't know what's going on. I've got some good fortune. I got some good runs lately. This is not a nickel or a penny hunt. I didn't find a variety, but I bought a bag of coins that my silver dealer had someone bring in a cigar box, but they didn't want to leave the cigar box. They didn't want to leave it. So he bought them all, paid up for them, and then charged me a little up for them. But I did fantastically well. You guys will see. I can't believe my good fortune.
Really quick, I did it and didn't say, but we are starting the bidding for the RFT mystery pack. Harry Tustin.
It is a
Is
lot.
that 150?
It is a lot of Walkers and Benjis. It's a lot of PDNS. I tried to put together PDNS sets of Walkers in pretty nice shape. So there's lots of PDNS Walkers from different years, and there's some nice, really nice Benjis in there as well. That's what they are.
Does anybody recognize Anthony? I don't recognize. It's just Purple A Anthony.
I don't recognize
Anthony. That name. But we are up to Philip Harmon at 185.
And by the way, Anthony, newcomers are welcome, just not for bidding
we just
on
need
their
to
first time.
Your name.
185? No, 185 Philip Harmon. Anyway, nice Benjis, nice walkers, or nicer walkers. They're circulated, but the Benjis are really nice. And we got a lot of little good goodies on the stream tonight. I added some barber stuff in there because I know we've been selling it a lot. And maybe someone on a Wednesday with some stuff might need some holes filled.
We've got Philip is at 185.
Might need some holes filled.
All Trash Man is at 190. All bids after 100, it's $5 increments. So Stephen Hersey. Hi, Stephen
Hi,
Hersey.
Stephen.
You would have had to have been at 190, but Trash Man, 190.
What's up, Jeremy?
Just before you, Adventures.
What's up, Michelle Lynch?
Hi, Michelle. Trash Man, 190. Top bid going
Thanks,
once.
Philip.
Going twice.
What's up, Sean?
4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds. Trash Man for 190.
Thank you, Trash Man, and thank you, Adventures, for the bid as well. Just as an FYI, it's hot as Hades in my office.
It is so
The whole upstairs
hot.
AC is completely out. The guy came today. He's going to give me a quote tomorrow for a brand new 4-ton unit for upstairs. I'm not doing the downstairs until it goes out. He said he'll do his best to keep it alive for a year or two. And yeah, so I'm replacing a 4-ton unit upstairs, probably in the 6,500 to 9,500 range. I don't know what the exact is, and neither did he. He's just going to get me an exact quote and give me a good deal. B3, if you're watching, it's the guy you recommended. He's been good.
Oh, thank
Anthony?
you, Anthony. Welcome.
Welcome, Anthony. Brand new newcomer, brand new member.
And if you want to bid on the second box, you absolutely can.
That's right, Sierra. It's been around 80 degrees, and upstairs has been 80 degrees nonstop. I can't, and then the lights, it makes it like 90 degrees in here.
It makes it so
Which is why
hot.
I've been sweaty-faced in my videos lately. Look how red I am now. Just because it's hot. You know what I mean?
Do you feel?
Yeah, I can feel. I have feels.
Brad Zerlin, W1 he wants. Brad Zerlin, 33 months, RFT fan club. Oh, I forgot these. You need more.
I know. I already made all of today's, and I was going to make more for tomorrow, but I haven't yet.
That was Trash Man. Oh, I wrote it wrong. Trash Man.
W1
Box Hunt.
Trash Man. Good luck. Let's see. I have my camera wrong, by the way. I have it reversed, so I don't have enough space because I meant to have it go the other way, but now if I reverse it, the cord's in front of me.
Yeah.
So it's a little annoying, and I didn't want to unplug it and have an issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you would have had your little check sheet like me, that wouldn't have been an issue for you.
I haven't used checks in a long time, Shalani.
Come on now. Cost us about $11,000 to replace upstairs HVAC about 5 years ago, says Cranky Trolley.
Well,
yeah,
you're right. That's what we were quoted 10 grand from one
Originally.
company for one. It was 24 grand for two. I have a 5-ton downstairs and a 4-ton upstairs, and we were quoted 24 grand. Then B3 recommended a friend of his that also does it. He came out.
Coolest guy ever.
He quoted me last year 16.7, and he said it might go up, but that's for two. So he was doing it without all the markup. He was doing it just for a small markup. So the big one upstairs was 9 grand last year, and the bottom one was 7 grand. So it's going to be somewhere in that range, 7 to 9 grand for just the one.
Worth it though. You can't not have AC in Texas.
You can't. I can't do anything about it. It's just another expense. Just paid Shawnee's car. Had all the health stuff last year.
Pete the Pilot, 75.
Had teeth stuff this year. We did our teeth. Charlani's teeth were like 4 grand because they were all crooked. All right.
Stupid.
Let's do this. What's up, Pete
No
the
need
Pilot?
to go to the sauna. True that.
Oh, no, it's hot up here.
It's warm in the UK at the moment, too. It reached 65 degrees today.
That is warm in the UK. I've been there metal detecting, and there was not a day. It was spring, however. It wasn't late. It wasn't summer. It was spring. It wasn't a day above 60. Most of them were like 45 degrees and heavy rains.
Evan says 8,000-pound AC unit? Question mark? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that is either. I mean, I haven't got the quote yet from him. I don't know much about AC units, to be
Rob,
honest.
thoughts on paying in cash everywhere to try and get silver, W's, etc. in change?
If you are a coin hunter or a coin collector, the odds of finding something ridiculous in pocket change is slim to none. But that being said, it does happen. I have lots of stories of people getting silver and W's in their change. So if you don't mind paying in cash, go ahead and do it. You never know what you'll get. It's always fun. So I do it quite a bit. Shalani doesn't, but I do it quite a bit.
Wait, oh yeah.
Paying cash.
Yeah. I think they oversized it a bit, says Cranky Charlie, but all the components were properly installed and quick.
Yep, same thing.
Sometimes, you know what, you gotta pay a little extra to have it done quicker.
Exactly. We'll see what his quote is. I know he's going to be fair, and it is what it is. But we had a company, a corporate company, come out, and they serviced it, and it died like a week later. He came out last year, serviced it, and it was good for a full year. And then it died in October, and they topped it off for free. With Freon. He goes, listen, it's dead. This is the last time you can get this kind of Freon. It's the last time. I'll just top it off for free if you give me the job when you do it for the replacement. And I topped it off. And the very first time I turned it on this spring, it didn't work. And that was a week ago. But we've had some rain and it stayed somewhat cool. But the last 2 or 3 streams have been pretty hot. Today I had the window open, but I can't have the window open when I'm streaming because Shalani's so loud.
Keith Bumgardner, 38 months. He says, good evening.
NIFC.
Silver Strikers, bring the Benjis. I like that, Silver Strikers.
I would love to bring some Benjis. We are...
Yes, he did. We did pick that up from the post office, Johnny T. He has it. I don't know if he's opened it yet, but he has it.
I haven't opened up it yet, no. Oh, we're going to wait till Friday. I do your stuff on Friday. I did open it up. I opened it really quick, and it said you can only open each one, and there's week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So we will show it on Friday, and I'll open the first installment on Friday. I haven't opened up the main package yet. I just opened up the big box everything was in and set everything to the side.
2 AC units, how much they weigh each? A lot.
I don't know. One's a 5-ton and one's a 4-ton. I don't know what that means. That's just, I don't know if that's the capacity of what they can do. But my house is too big now because all the kids moved out. So we just have big units.
Rob, if you can, refresh the webpage in Streamlabs for the likes. After that, it should update automatically.
Okay. I'll do that right now. Hold on.
PJ Loom, $5 American monies. The awesome hunt package came today. One of my best friends got a ton of coins from his FIL. I'm going to go through them to help out. Fun. Father-in-law. Jeez.
All right, look at Shalani. Southern Meadow helped me add the likes to the screen, and right now it shows 103.
Oh, that's awesome. Yay, I don't have to refresh anymore.
Thank you, PGA Loom.
And yeah, so he said the awesome hunt package came in today, and one of his best friends got a ton of coins from his father-in-law. He's going to try to go through them to help him out.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that will be fun.
All right, we'll see if that likes updates by me refreshing the page.
All right.
Oh, it did. Look at 108 likes. It automatically refreshes.
We also had a whole house backup generator installed, different company, also a bit oversized, but again, it was installed. And they installed it quickly.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, they are big units.
All right, so far so slow.
We do have a big house, but we also have to remember that we run 2 businesses here.
And her mom lives here now.
And my mom lives here now, but we literally use every single room.
Well,
every single room.
We don't use the game room and the media room as much, but outside of that, we use everything else.
Next to the game room, you use it for your grow room.
You know, you're right. I have the grow room.
We have the extra guest room, which we would always have a guest room in every home, just so that.
And here's the thing: it's not economical for us to move. I only owe 20% of the value of this house right now. It's going to be paid off in the next 6 to 8 years. So then we'll own the home and not worry about anything else, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly, Jan. Mine gets stuck too. Mine's stuck at 28. And then whenever I refresh, I lose everything in the chat. I don't know why. I don't know if that happens to anyone else, but yeah. So theoretically, you should have 9 tons of fun.
We should.
It says 949.
Thank you, 949. I saw it. I liked it.
Hi, Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be awesome that's up there like that. I love that. Hi, Resin.
What's
He
up,
says, I'll be
Resin?
lurking for a bit. Gotta work in the studio.
I
Love
know.
that.
I know you do.
I level up to level 55 on Saturday. This is my last stream for a few days. Got a scout trip Friday. Surgery on Tuesday.
Who's that?
Michael Meyer.
All right, Michael Meyer.
Well, happy early birthday. First of all. And have a good scout trip. And good luck on your surgery on Tuesday.
Yeah, and good luck on the
Hope
surgery.
you heal up super, super fast. Meanwhile, there's a chance for frost tonight in North Carolina.
Crazy. Yeah, it's pretty hot here.
It's been rainy and just muggy.
It's muggy and rainy here, which I liked the rain. It cooled it down quite a bit this early afternoon.
Michael Meyer says, camping with an 8-year-old. Gonna be loads of fun. We went camping with, I don't know, how many kids? 8? I think 8
to 10.
to 10 kids total. And us poor moms, I don't ever want to go camping again with a whole bunch of people because even though there were 4 of us, the amount of dishes, I don't know why we brought dishes. Why did we not buy all just paper everything to throw it all away? And all the guys had to do technically was
set up camp, go catch the fish,
fishing,
barbecue the food,
fish all day.
Get everything done around the site, chop wood,
we
start the fires,
everything.
Make the s'mores ready. Yeah, we didn't have to do anything. We had it so easy.
It was the worst. And then trying to have to take kids to the bathroom. I'm telling you. I think we did that twice. And we're like, nope.
I love camping. I just don't like
Not again.
I don't like glamping. And Shalani is more of a glamper. For me, throw a 2-man tent up.
We better be close to the bathrooms. That's all I have to say.
We are. There's lots of trees.
No. No. That was hard though because all the kids were little. I mean, you got to give
It's
us
because they were
credit.
little.
They were really little.
They all between 4 and 9 probably.
Yeah. They were young and yeah. Resin, I hate camping. No, thank you. Remember the year? So technically, actually, we probably went camping like 4 times, to be honest. But then we started going like to the Wuxachi. And we would go on snow trips instead. And that was better because we got to stay in, like, the lodge.
Yeah.
Which was way more fun. Way colder. Way more fun. I'd rather be camping, says Mr. Doug Fresh.
Thank you, Mr. Doug
I
Fresh.
feel like now would be a totally different story. And I would absolutely camp again.
But you'd still want something else better than a tent to sleep in, probably.
I would sleep in a tent. Remember the year I forgot our tent?
Yep, and we had to use we always brought 2 tents. We had about 3. One for the kids, one for us, and one to change in. You'd be surprised how much stuff you used to track in. So we had a tent you would change in. So we had to use the tent we changed in, and it was basically a 2-person tent with like not much to it.
It was tiny.
Shalani made sure she brought everything. We had everything, even extra butter, but no tent.
And there was a reason that had happened. It was total miscommunication between me and Rob because obviously, I assumed he packed it. He assumed I had it out there. Like, it just, dumb. That never happened again, though. That's when the checklists were born.
Yeah.
Because that same year, remember, Veronica didn't also make ranch dressing and trying to whisk the mayonnaise with a plastic fork.
And again, when you're making ranch dressing camping,
no, you make it beforehand.
That's glamping.
Efficiency.
I have found a 1996 W dime in the wild. back when I used to stare at all the dime dates. I actually have a video. If you look on all my videos and search it and look for rare dime found, you'll see it in there as well. Oops, NIFC. You'll see that I have that video. I think I found a great find as well with that same exact hunt.
Oh, so. He says, LOL, I went with my late wife because she loved it, but she died 7 years ago. I'm now out of that contract. LOL. It's an acquired taste. You gotta love that. I would definitely do it again, and I think it'd be awesome to go with Kai. He would love it. But anyhow, well, maybe not, because he doesn't like sounds. It might be a little bit of a learning here. Okay, let's stop talking about random things. Ask me questions about coins, I guess.
Or anything.
Have you guys ever been to a major show before? I'm thinking about making a trip to Baltimore tomorrow for the Whitman Expo, says Naptown.
We have watched shows on cruises. We have done a dinosaur. Remember the dinosaur show in Fresno?
Oh, I think he's talking about the Whitman Expo. Wouldn't that be a coin show?
Oh, it would be, but I was just talking about shows in general.
Oh, shows in general.
The Tulsa show is pretty big.
Yeah, what do you consider a big show, I guess? Oh, no, he didn't do socks. Oh,
you know there's a Titanic exposition.
Too hot for socks.
No, I can't. They're over there. I have to just throw them back on. I decided to be barefooted today, but I do have the socks already. They've been on all the time. I took them off when I got hot.
Hi, Andrew Rossi. All right, let's see. Oh my God, it's so hot up here.
Honey, you gotta get over it already.
How many stars are on the Silver Eagle?
Count them.
Stars on the Silver
Count them.
Is that a joke, Jan?
No.
He has a smiley face. It's been a few decades since I went tent camping, but my brother and I did 2 cross-country trips when we were around 20. Had a tent, cooler, car, and not much else.
That's it.
Says Cranky Charlie. I think Rob's gone before with just a sleeping bag.
Just a sleeping bag. I once slept in the valley of Yosemite between Half Dome and the other portion of it in a sleeping bag. And it's funny because when you're young, you don't think about it. But I was out there eating a bag of cheese puffs. My friend was eating a bag of Doritos. And then we zipped our tents up and went to sleep. And then years later, I met a friend named Stan who said that he had a story where he knew a guy who was sleeping. And I think he told it to me because I told him my story. And he goes, I can't believe you slept out there. There's a bunch of bears in Yosemite. I said, yeah, there's a ton of bears. You see them even in the campgrounds. And he goes, you do realize that if you're sleeping with a sleeping bag pulled over and you smell like cheese puffs and Doritos, that bear is going to smell it, walk up to you and bite your face off. I had a friend who got his whole face bit, and when he screamed, the bear got scared and ran away. He goes, but his face was bit. And I was like, things you don't think about when you're young and dumb. Now, I'll never sleep in a sleeping bag eating Doritos and where there's bears everywhere.
And you guys they didn't have...
we didn't have a campsite.
So we
just slept in the valley of Yosemite.
Wherever. Just wherever.
Tonight,
no.
We are wearing the Fart Ninja socks. The Fart Ninja socks. Silent but deadly Fart Ninja socks. I'm not childish. I just wanted to wear the Fart Ninja socks. There you go.
Wow.
Fart Ninja socks. That's for you, Richard.
Yes, we will be at the Tulsa show this year. But somebody really important to us that we used to love very much won't be at the
Tulsa
show.
there.
We'll be there, though. PJ Loom says on the father-in-law coins, he has a ton of commemorative .999 silver rounds with Standing Liberty 2001. Worth more than melt? ?
They're all worth more than melt if they're commemorative rounds. They're all going to be worth more than melt.
And Jan asked that question because I asked for coin questions.
Yeah,
there are 13 plus.
They're all going to be. They're all going to be worth. If they're commemorative coins at 3.9 fine, they're going to be a little bit more than melt.
Yeah.
They're not generic bullion. They have a mintage that's not in the billions typically. So yeah.
Well, they didn't have that for sure. Jason K says a nice 45 will take care of a Dorito sniffing boo-boo.
I agree. We didn't have anything like that though. Bottom line is somehow we survived.
I'm not taggable.
Of all the things I've done in my life, there's been a few that almost got me killed, and somehow I'm alive and here. I think a lot of boys growing up had moments like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone's done dumb stuff.
I mean, almost every boy on the planet has either a scar on their chin, above their eye, or on their hands.
Totally.
All right. I know the years are showing. Listen, we got NIFC so far, Trashman. I know. I'm trying.
Beachside said he got his first 2025 coin in a roll today. A Lincoln cent, Philly.
Can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that at all. Can't get mad at that. I've only seen the 2025 pennies as well. I've not seen any other denomination yet.
I once went skiing in a volcano. Coin pigs. Oh, winky face.
That's
Hi, Coin Silver.
that'd be a hot place to be. What's up, Coin Silver? And thank you, Silver Chupacabra, once again for that lucky sip.
I've been at campsites with so-called bear-proof trash cans, and that didn't stop the bears from tipping them and rolling them around. Woke us up in the middle of the night. Yeah. Yeah, I can't use your 45 when your face is bitten off.
Yeah, you can't do that. Unless, well, I guess you could, but it's going to hurt your ears as you touch the bear's mouth. Because you're going to have to disable that chomper.
Hi, Beth. Eric A says, I got used to waking up in the hospital. Like, here we go again, stupid.
So stupid. Oh, and
Hi, Bob Garrity. Jellystone Park.
Come on!
Just don't hesitate. You'll be fine, says Jason K.
Just play dead as it's holding onto your face. Remember the saying? If it's black, this is for bears. Attack. If it's brown, lay down. If it's white, good night.
Oh, yeah.
Because they just eat no matter what.
I saw the, well, never mind. Super negative. we don't need that.
We don't need that energy.
Vision. We don't need that vision in anyone's head.
Vision of your loveliness. Oh, oh, oh. Earth Angel. Earth Angel. Was the last time you heard that?
Oh my gosh, remember?
Will you be mine?
The movie Peggy Sue Got Married.
I'm just a fool.
You guys remember that movie?
A fool in love.
That used to be one of my favorite movies.
Do, 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 do. Of course I remember. Nicolas Cage. Shalani. That was in his heyday.
Turner.
Yep. She tried to look young, but she was like, she's just too big of a woman to be a teenager. I don't think she ever was a teenager.
Yeah, that was always super awkward.
Her little hair being done up to look like she's young. It's like, no.
Bangs in a ponytail.
Yeah, it's like, no. She looks like a full-grown woman. She probably looked like a full-grown woman at 12.
So did he, though. I mean, technically. Obviously, they weren't in high school.
With you. Do, 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 do. JR! If I don't get Earth Angel stuck in your guys' Dime Girl. Come on, Dime Girl. Come on, Dime Girl.
Goodness. Nathan
Come on, Dime
Oliver.
Girl.
Oh,
Come on,
hi,
Dime
JR.
Girl.
Thank you for your $5.
Come on, Dime Girl.
Thank
We update
you.
the board.
Nathan Oliver says, I'm a serious primitive wilderness camper. 27 years in a row.
Who chose this fox?
BWCAW. Over 1 million acres along 180 miles of Minnesota-Canada border. We hang our food from trees. That's very impressive, actually.
I kind of like that a lot.
Remember you and Robbie always wanted to do some survival guide type situation.
Robbie's like, Dad, you think we can survive? I'm like, it depends on where we go.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I said, my biggest fear, I said, it depends on where we go, but my biggest fear, and it's not even a fear, it's just the biggest annoyance, I don't want to go where there's a bazillion mosquitoes. I can't stand.
That's what keeps you from trying to go on to Survivor.
Well, I was getting ready to go on Survivor or try out for it, and then I got hurt. By the way, if I had made it on Survivor, would you guys watch it? Would you watch me on Survivor? Once I get healthy, I'll start applying again.
My bank teller told me a customer found an 11-cent dime. Not sure if true, but if it is, wow, so close. LOL, says Montgomery Mike.
See if a coin guy can make it on Survivor.
11-cent dime? Is there such a thing? John Blair says, sorry I'm late. Was busy putting out some scrap steel for the local scrapper. I do aluminum and copper, brass, no steel.
You better not be putting out copper and brass. You gotta keep that stuff unless you get money for it.
Is Rob's shirt in the store?
No, this is a gift. Well, it's on the, I think Southern Metal put it on the Amazon site. It's not my Amazon site, but he put it on a site.
Put it in there.
But I'm going to make one for my website. I want to not steal his design. I just haven't done it yet. It's going to be a dime boy and a dime girl. But I do have hats and shirts. There are hats on there. My hat should be here any day now. In the next 3 to 5 days, I'll have Trucker Rob hat. I'll have the trucker hat. I'll have the baseball hat, and then I'll have the vintage cap, which is pretty cool.
Yes, Rob, the non-survivor show is no fun. Just no action at all. The non-survivor show? Moab, Utah wouldn't sell me a box of nickels, but sold me $20. 10 rolls of new 2023D. Blah. Back to the coin
I know. It's funny. First of all, we are on roll number 49. Second of all, we haven't had a sniff of anything silver. Third of all, take a look at that edge. Take a look at that edge. That's a Benji or a Walker. I'm betting on a Walker. That's a Benji or a Walker. I am betting on a Walker.
Just because of the edge, you think?
Yep. And it's a Walker. I can tell by the edges, Sharlani.
They're different?
No, the silver is gray, gunmetal gray, which means it's at least 80 years old or more. And there it is, 1942 random Philly Walker. Look at this. Look at this. Out of nowhere, roll 49. We've gotten Jet. Well, you know what? This is a perfect thing for me. Guess what I save? I saved the skunk box. We will not go quietly into the night. We will find silver. This cost me 50 cents, and I saved the other $12 by not adding a 90 in there because they're $12.50. So I just saved $12 by changing this, or by searching this box and using Geico. Just kidding, Geico. We didn't save on you. We're done with Geico. 90%er? Will there be back-to-back rolls?
Geico was like, oh, we've had to replace 3 cars for you guys?
That's true. We had to replace 3 cars for my kids.
Premium.
Our new premiums were high. We're like, you know what, it's time to go. But
kids, you guys are off our policy now.
But it's been like 8 to 10 years. They could have easily have dropped it, but they were like, oh my gosh, where is the rest of these rolls? Last roll of the box, another 90. That looks more like a Benji, but it could be a Walker as well. Really? The last 2 rolls of the box? It's a Benji. I knew it looked more like a Benji. We got a Benji and a Walker in the last 2 rolls of this box.
See, never say never.
Jan was already giving up on the W, but Jan's like, what rule is he? Oh, 48? Yeah, there's nothing.
That's awesome.
Last 2 rolls.
Congratulations, Trash Man.
What is happening?
Do we have a sister box?
We have 3 sister boxes.
That's fun.
We have 3 sister boxes. All right, well, 5. That's $2.50. I can give you a silver dime as well if you want, Trash Man. You can keep the NIFCs, or I can get you a nice silver dime.
He said, "Thank you."
Can't get mad at that. I'm actually glad we got that at the end, because you would have only got 1 for a skunk anyway.
Yeah,
but now you get 2.
Funner at the end than at the beginning.
We'll
then you would have been disappointed at the.
Yeah, if we got back-to-back rolls in the beginning and then 48 skunkers,
that
we would have been pretty
a
mad.
Bummer, but it's ending on a high note, which is Perfect.
And if I was recording
I'll take the dime.
if I was recording that as a video, everyone would be like, "Oh, really, Rob?
Yeah.
Last 2 rolls got silver?"
Is that how they would sound?
In my mind, that's how they sound.
is.
It makes me feel
Excellent
better.
last roll, says Eric A. You
All
should
right.
hear how he says me. We have 45 NIFCs. Evan.
Oh my gosh! Hold on, I meant 5, Evan.
Save the best for last, says David Ramsey.
Trash man, listen, it's a nice $28 bonus right there at the very end. Let me fix the coin count to 5 NIFCs.
Fake fines, rigged.
All right. Trash man,
Hopefully,
thank you
J
very
Dog,
much.
huh? That'd be cool.
Box number 2, same thing. Lots of you know what's funny? I said it
Look
in the
at
stream.
this.
Lots of Benjis and
Look
Walkers
at
in
this.
these packs. They're all Benjis and Walkers. So, and what do we get? A Benji and a Walker. I had no idea about that, but that's how it worked out. Right there.
2 more for the jar.
149. Si te quieres.
I'm too sexy for my silver. Too sexy for my silver. It hurts. Jason. 2 90s, Rob. 2 90s.
I'm a numismatist. You know what I mean? I'm gonna listen. I'm terrible.
90s.
290s. Holy cow. Let me fix that.
He's getting there. He's getting there. Calm
He's
down.
getting old.
Anthony is at 175. Purple A Anthony. I like. Do you get to pick your color?
I don't think so.
That's a bummer.
Maybe you do. Probably
Bob
in
is
Google.
purple too. I like that.
All
I
right.
like it a lot. 185 to Anthony. You're dumb, Richard. Are we going through this again? Just kidding. Just joshing you.
Oh, you know what that came from?
Yes, I do.
All right,
Forgot today was
190.
Wednesday.
Steve
The admin
Roxanne
is not on
Martin.
tonight. Steve Martin, 190.
Listen, there's 4 boxes, so we don't know if one is the next big one or if one is. We don't know where the big one is. Like if there is a big one, like two in a row. Is it? We don't know because when I grab them, I just grab them and they just grab them out of the vault and the guy just.
Oh, yeah.
So we don't know the order. It could be this was the last one.
Anthony's at 195.
We don't know. It could be any of them. I won't hunt any more of them. If we find silver in another W box, I won't touch them tomorrow.
You are, Andrew. Yeah. So's Ty.
Nathan
Ty a
Oliver is
different
at
kind of
200.
purple.
It's guaranteed a silver quarter. Shawnee, don't add it yet because we have to wait till it goes.
Nathan is at 200 top bid.
Going once.
Add what?
No, I'll be adding a quarter because it's over 200, but we don't have to add it yet because we have to lock it in case.
Nathan, 200 top bid going once.
Going
Going
twice?
twice. No, Silver Shocker. Don't put that kind of energy
It could
out
be none of them.
there.
You're right. The guy probably loaded 10 on the truck, and this was just a strop. He might have gave the previous
Steve
one
is
to a
at
different bank.
205.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Good news is I'm picking up 2 boxes tomorrow through there at the P Bank. Same drop place, but different city. I don't even know if it's the same
You
truck.
guys see this very sparkly? Rob bought that for me.
Do you have links to these on your Amazon?
No, I can try and get them. I got it from Park Lane.
Steve
Jewelry.
Martin
I got
says,
a
you know
bunch of
what?
Park Lane jewelry.
Screw this. 205.
But wasn't that
205,
nice?
Steve the Hit. Remember, you got $150 at least in here. It's probably more like 165.
Steve going
And then
once.
you get a skunk 90 if you
Twice.
lose. So anything over 180, you're kind of supporting the channel. Just could be all 3. Rubicon, you're right.
5,
Could
4,
be all 3.
3, 2, 1. Sold Steve Martin 205.
And I believe Steve Martin has won before.
Steve, is this your first time? I don't feel like it's his first time winning. Is it your first time winning, Steve? An auction?
He won a giveaway. He's won a giveaway.
Yes, a couple, he said. We opened the... He did. Oh, never mind. I was talking to
Yeah.
Mustang Dave.
He won a Mercdime book. He won one of the Mercdime books back in the day.
All right, Steve,
I think
pick a
I added the
box.
90%. Yeah, I added the 90%. All right, 205, Steve Martin.
Steve Martin, 205. Oh, we know that Steve is good. Steve Martin, the wild and crazy guy.
Remember, I have some add-ons at the bottom of the screen. They're not big dollar items, but if you have interest, add a quarter. If you have interest in them, we do have them. You get a free quarter, plus you'll get a skunk 90 if there's no spines. Choose your best chance. I have no idea.
I feel so bad for you now. Because it's so...
Every day like this. This is my life.
the worst. And it's probably been like this for like
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, like 12 days. All I can do.
I hardly ever have to.
Then
come
you
up
wonder
here.
why I'm aggravated when I play some of my shoot 'em up games.
Yeah,
You're already mad. And so now you're getting
Yeah,
look how mad you are.
this is
Look how
so
mad you're getting mad.
annoying.
Look how mad you. Look how mad you are.
was getting
You're so
mad
mad.
here.
Oh my gosh, you're mad.
I did send him.
Oh my, get a hold of yourself.
I sent him
Look how
that.
mad you are. You're so
Oh,
mad right now.
don't touch me. It's too hot.
All right. What are we doing?
Money sent and W3, please.
Oh, he's gonna go eeny meeny miny
Mo.
mo. Catch the silver by the toe. All right, W3, let's do it. W1 is done. W2 is staying put. Ooh,
We should get a bigger stamp for the bigger bags.
we could, but I love that stamp already.
But
Yeah,
it's
we
good.
can-
It's
yeah,
perfect
yeah.
for the smaller ones.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we can
these,
ask him for a bigger one of the nice one.
These stamps are not too expensive.
So I had to rearrange the W boxes. As you can see, I have, well, this is empty. I have 5 more boxes after this, and we're picking up, what, 7 boxes this week? So I got to do a solo hunt again. I get to do some solo. I won't touch the W banks
7
until
more.
after Friday. Yeah, because we have P1, P2. I have the M bank. You have the T bank and the Sarlani bank. And then I have the new bank. And then we have the NB bank. Yeah, we have 7 boxes to pick up. If everyone has my order, we have 7 boxes. If everyone has my orders and no one blew it, we have 7 more boxes after this.
I see it, Trash Man. He wants the New Zealand.
Oh, I'll show it really quick. For $5, you can't get mad. It's I think it's $5, right? Would have been nice to see a Walker Ender. I'm not gonna lie. How much are the New Zealand rounds?
$5.
All right, Trash Man, take a look at this. This is a beautiful coin. 1985, New Zealand, with the black stilt bird on there. $1 commemorative. It's a nice coin. It is not silver, it's copper nickel. Had it been silver, that would be more like
Hefty.
40 or 50 bucks. But yeah, it's a nice one. They're both the exact same, by the way, so you don't need 2 of them. Trash Man, right? Mm-hmm. $5, make them holla.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Bridger Cornell says she kind of cute. Trash Man says me likey.
It's a nice coin for $5. I mean, it's copper nickel. There's
Wing says bird is a kiwi.
It's a nice, Yeah, I meant that. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was just reading the words.
Jason K says the members only low leaf quarter find, and then today watched a beautiful 1995 DDO find today. Thank you.
I don't even understand what's happening. I've had so many varieties in the last month. Like what's going on? It's making me happy. Oops, it's an 8. I've gone years without finding varieties, and then I found 2 bucket listers in the same week. I mean, I found them both before, but it's been years. Why no hunting be like that, though? Sometimes you just get hot pockets.
How to know when Rob does shows other than Wednesday and Friday? It's always Wednesday and Friday, unless he does an added one. And he
I'll
usually
do
will
I'll
tell
do
you.
a Monday. This Monday I have a Bullion and Beyond live stream and podcast on Monday, and we're doing back-to-backs. The following Monday will be on Silver Seeker's channel as well. Or did you get ink on your hand? It's hard to get off too. Here, this might help get some of it off because it's got alcohol in it. But I don't know. That stuff's ink. It'll look like you grabbed a squid by the tail.
I just didn't want to get it on my face.
All right, we know there's silver in the W bank. Is there silver in this W box?
I forgot I put it over here. Rule Man says NIFCs are 1987 and 2002 to 2022 on $100.
Yes, that's the confirmed ones, although there's still the jury out on 2018s and 2025s. But you also have to remember the 1970 as well. Technically 1970s and an IFC.
Wow. Look how dirty you made that.
Rural Man Life.
I just did that.
Thank you very much. I know, I didn't know it was Super Chat.
Oh.
You didn't say Rural Man Life.
Thank you for your $5 American
$2 Super Chat.
American
You didn't
money.
tell me. I didn't know. I didn't know, Shalani.
Are you looking for the drip on the 1974? Asks Sweet.
I'm looking for the DDO on the 1974. I'm looking for all the DDOs that I feel like looking at. I can't look at every coin every time, but some of the more common ones I do. Alright, those Walkers and Benjis got me all confused. Now I keep opening a roll thinking I'm going to see one. Which is what we do, right? I mean, that's why we like coin hunting. It's exciting. You never know when. You never know when there will be something fantastic. We're trying. We are trying. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely.
If you have any questions that you want me to ask out loud, tag me at Charlani Everyday so I see it.
Still no nada. If we see some NIFCs, I'll feel better. Because then I'll know we haven't, because we had NIFCs in the end. Harold Tustin III. Thank you.
And do you see that El Macano is in the chat?
El Macano, I got a package by you. I haven't opened it yet either, but thank you for your package. I'll let you know on Friday when I open it up. I haven't opened it yet. Come on! Who chose this box? I keep dropping stuff.
Is a 1915 S $50 a key date?
1915 $50 is not a key date. 1915 $quarter is a mucho bettero date, but not a key date either. There is no 1915 key date silver coin that I can think of in my mind. But I don't have every single... Well, I have most of the dates memorized, I should say. You and I must make a pact.
Hi, Create Craft.
We must bring salvation back.
He's away from the keyboard, but listening.
All right, AFK listener. Listen, Jan, don't give up on this box, okay? I know it wasn't the W2 that Jan was typing in the chat. W2, W2, W2. Non-stop. I think he did it once, but...
But you heard what was going through his head.
I know
You knew
exactly.
what he was thinking.
He thought about it several times and then typed it and then thought about it several times afterwards. That's why I did it like that. I know you, Jan. I know you. Is Eddie True Blood in the chat? Where's Eddie? Because if you don't recall Eddie, you're missing out.
Jan
I know Eddie.
said, I am good, Rob. It's coming.
Really, Jan? Okay. Wow, that one's a little sticker on there.
I know you, Eddie.
I know you, Eddie. You're the...
Man.
You are that man. All right. Speaking of that, who remembers River Bottom Nightmare Band? We take what we want. We do anything that we wish. Da-na-na-da. River Bottom Nightmare Band. Sorry, you don't know that.
I think he does. Actually, Rob does have coin rings.
I do have coin rings. They're downstairs.
Yes, he said it's. Is it Sherrod? Sherrod? Sherrod Martin says, "Do you have a coin ring from any of your 90% coins? If not,
I do. I have quarters. I have a half
nice
dollar,
of you
and
to
I have a
offer.
dollar, and I have an ASC. No one remembers River Bottom Nightmare Band? What that's from?
I hear Eddie and I think, hey Eddie, in Roger Rabbit's voice, LOL.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Eddie. Wow, no one remembers River Bottom Nightmare Band. I'm a little sad.
Is that the little otters?
It's Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Oh my
Emmett
god.
Otter's
I knew it.
Jug Band Christmas. It's the gang of mean gang of singers that were trying to win that prize money, and they were little thugs in that show.
El Macano says, "Have fun opening it." That's all I got to say about that. Thanks in advance.
Thank you. That's all I gotta say about that. Thank you, El Macano. Come on. Show me the love tonight. I don't see it. I'm not seeing it. Jan, listen. Quit giving up. We're on roll 21 out of 50.
Is that an ice cream man?
There's an ice cream man. Ice cream man! Ice cream man!
Name it.
Alright, he's gone. Dang it.
Run!
Ice cream man. I want the Pink Panther or the Ghost ice cream with the bubblegum eyes.
Fruity.
I want the
bomb pop.
I want the Fred Flintstone push-up.
Those were the best.
Yeah, like when you only had like 35 cents and you couldn't afford the bigger ones, and you'd sit there behind your friends hoping someone had some change, and then no one had anything, but you had to order something. You're like, well, I can get the push-up pop. And you're like, it's not
I love the sherbet orange push-up
yeah,
pop. Was the best.
And then you would lick it all the way to the bottom, and then you'd
That
push
was
the
my
little top through, and you
favorite.
lick the sides of the
Yeah.
plastic piece.
That was my favorite. But you had to eat it quick because it didn't taste good warm.
It got warm quick, too.
It really did. It melted so fast. Tell Rob I averaged 20 NIFCs in a box in California, says World Mapper.
That's a lot.
Do you know the Bonzo Dog Band? Bonzo Dog Band?
Nope. I don't know
Otter
Bonzo.
Pop. Oh my god, Otter Pops. Robbie used to love
Freeze those suckers.
Otter Pops.
You end up with a blue tongue.
Full of absolute sugar.
Sugar
Like,
water.
sugar
water
water.
that's food colored.
My niece loves like little popsicle things like that.
Otter
too.
Pops. Holy
Remember?
cow, yep.
We used to buy them.
We buy the
by
minis
huge
too.
bags.
The big bag with the minis, and you cut them or you tear them away.
Stop bugging me, kid. Go sit over there and eat your Otter Pop. That was our iPad. That's
Yeah.
terrible. Van Halen ice cream, man. Please make Rob sing it. Van Halen ice cream. If you hear the ice cream man again, I triple dog dare you to go get one.
Yeah, if he comes back around, maybe.
It's hard to hear him. By the time we got down there, he'd be past us.
Coin. All right, we got one listen. Listen, Linda. We have an NIFC. Just saying. Turn around.
If you guys have a question, tag me at Charlani every day so I know the comment is for us.
We still need a miscellaneous, so we got to be trying to find these DDOs or something. Stickerized coin, foreign coin, light planchet.
Kai was
Gold-plated.
such a good boy, by the way, when you took him out front and that rabbit ran past us.
He knew better. He knew better, Shalani. It's all
Yeah,
about how
last time you yanked him back.
Last time I yanked him back so
My
hard,
poor
he
dog.
knew right away, you don't go running after other animals. Because the very first time we opened the door, he didn't run out there. He stood by the door. But then someone was walking a big French poodle. And Kai wanted to say hi. And he ran up, and he's all over the dog. And he didn't have a collar on because he was inside. So I couldn't grab him by the collar. And he was all around this dog. And this dog's like, get off me. Get off me. Now, Kai would have destroyed it, but the dog was getting, you could tell it was getting mad. And the owner's like panicking, so the dog's getting even worse. And I couldn't get a hold of Kai, so finally just grabbed him by his, the nape. There's so much hair. And when I did it, he knew right away.
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble.
And he, tail between his legs, ran back in.
Tail between his legs, I held on to it and walked him back into the house. And he
has never done that
never
since.
walked outside since.
Poor little guy. Bonzo was the nickname for John Bonham of Led Zeppelin.
Oh, I thought there was another band just called Bonzo Band. I see the riddle question there.
I got ice cream, and you can't get... Yeah, we know that skit.
Yeah.
Karen?
Yeah,
Come on.
we know that. I got my ice cream, and you can't get none. Yeah, we know that one. And I got McDonald's. Mom goes to make a burger. She goes, this is going to be better than McDonald's. Better than McDonald's? Better than McDonald's? And then all of a sudden it's a big meatloaf burger with green onions hanging out the outsides. This ain't McDonald's. We know it. This ain't McDonald's. All right. This ain't McDonald's.
You gotta watch Eddie Murphy Raw.
We should just do it.
We have
or
not
just
watched
any
that in
comedian
so many
for an
years.
hour. I like the guy who'd hand out the signs.
Remember we went to see...
Here's your sign. Oh, Jorge Lopez.
No.
George Lopez.
George Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was not funny to me at all.
Yeah, we saw George Lopez.
It was not.
It was pretty
so
funny. Shalani wasn't
disappointed.
drinking. That's the problem. You gotta
That's true.
you gotta put a few drinks in you. But she was the designated driver, and so she was sitting there, and we're all dying. And Shawnee's like,
I did not
"This is funny,"
find
but a
any
lot of the
him
jokes
funny.
get over her head. Shawnee has lived a sheltered hermit
Oh
life.
my god!
And she doesn't understand people and
You're
ethnic
ridiculous.
backgrounds and all kinds of jokes.
Yeah.
And George Lopez is not afraid to make fun of everyone, which is what a
Ice
good
cream,
comedian
you
does.
all scream ice cream. How
Meatloaf,
you do, fellow
meatloaf.
kids?
You know what? I don't mind meatloaf. My daughter hates it.
I like meatloaf.
I like meatloaf when made properly.
Charlani was all serious. I can see that. He was not funny. He just
Sean is
wasn't
like,
funny.
what is he saying?
We saw.
What does that mean? I don't. George, no hablas español.
I mean, he had a couple of good ones, but for the most part, no. We saw Dane Cook.
Dane.
He was no. Dane Cook.
Is it Dane Cook? Yeah, Dane Cook. Dane Cook's great.
He was
awesome.
He was hilarious. We used to go to comedy clubs all the time when we were younger in California.
We had a
remember?
comedy club right down the street.
Tommy T's.
Tommy T's. One more try. Oh, that's Timmy T. Never mind. I didn't know how much I loved you. Come on, Jan. It's not over. We still have 14
I don't
rolls.
seem like the laughing type.
She's very
I
serious.
never laugh.
She's
ever.
very serious.
Nothing
I
is
always-
funny to me.
I'm always begging her to I tell jokes nonstop, and she'll snort sometimes, but not laugh. Well, it's very possible that this W3
Best way to clean your fingernails.
box is not gonna do what
Robin
we were
Williams,
hoping
amazing.
it would do. I just hope I have the sister box, or I get the sister box, and it has lots of 90s wrapped all within it.
Matt Rife is hilarious with his crowd work. I don't know who Matt Rife is.
I've heard of him, and you know what? I may have seen a few shorts by him. I believe I can fly.
I got you some ice cream, Lieutenant Dan.
I believe I
Ice
can
cream.
touch the sky.
And he sticks it in the poop bowl.
He's like this. Wow, you're really dirty. It happens. What happens? Shh. And then all of a sudden he has the famous saying.
Have a
nice day.
Such a well.
Have a nice day.
movie.
Mud shirt with a smiley face. So dumb. You know what?
Best movie.
Have a nice day.
Best well-made movie, and the soundtrack was epic.
He was hitting on you, Jenny. He beat the heck out of
He did. We saw Jim Carrey in his earlier days at a comedy club here in Richmond. He had us crying on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
I'll bet
Jim
he
Carrey
would
would've been
have
awesome.
been amazing. He's one of our favorite actors.
Yep, just for comedies. He's not really
Well, yeah.
he's not a serious actor. I mean, he's not.
He could be, but he just was never known for that. But he did have some serious roles.
And I have seen
That's not what we want from him.
Like the Liar was half. It was like a nice cross because it had some tender moments along with comedy. Remember Liar? He couldn't tell a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Does this dress make me look fat? All right.
But we don't want non-comedy from Jim Carrey, which was unfortunate for me because I think he really wanted to probably do some serious work.
This is so heavy. I'm gonna throw
I
the
know.
whole box in there.
It is
Two
what it is.
NIFCs in this box. Come on. Where's the Walker Benjis? Where's the Benji
Pet
Walkers?
Detective inside the rhino.
So ridiculous. Squeezing out. Mom, what's that?
Yeah. And then spitting on each other.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Spitting on each other is a form of appreciation and respect. Really?
That was disgusting.
So dumb. Then they come out laughing and their faces are dripping with gunk.
Oh, congratulations, the acoustic hobbyist. He said, sorry to intervene, but I just want to say that I won a game of bingo. What a nice little gift card.
And bingo was your... I get no respect. No respect, I tell ya. I get no respect. You know who that was, Shalani?
Yeah.
Who was it? I get no respect.
Yeah, Jimbo.
No, older. I get no respect.
I do know who that is. Hold on.
Kind of bug eyes,
Hold
kind of big
on.
guy.
Yeah,
I get
Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, you're old enough to remember.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, you're old enough to remember.
Man in the Moon was funny but serious. I heard that he took that role like he was in character 24/7, and it was really weird for people.
Listen, I know most of you would give up by now in this box. I know even Jan's probably already walked away. There's only 4 rolls after this left. But that last box tells you just don't give up on a box, even if the box has given up on you. You never know when and where you'll find goodies.
Oh, did I not give you a thing?
No, I have not. Yeah, I do. Steve Martin, I got it.
Okay. Oh.
Did you add? Yes, you already added it. Please listen, Steve. This is not a joke. We are struggling to find something bueno in this box for you. It's not my fault.
Sorry, Steve.
3 rolls left. If there's silver in the last few rolls of this box, I'm done because that's ridiculous. If there is. You're guaranteed a 90.
Joshua, 19 months, RPT members, found a 1987 P&D in pretty nice shape in the box of hats.
Ooh, that's a nice find. Said a nice find. Please. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
George Carlin, he was funny.
George Carlin was. I love this thing about stuff.
Too many people just have to be careful nowadays.
Humans just keep
Kind
getting
of a
more
bummer.
stuff. We take stuff and then we buy more stuff and then we get rid of stuff to make room for more stuff.
Welcome to my life.
Shalani would be the. Have you ever watched George Carlin's Stuff?
I think I have.
We're
I'm
in the
pretty
black,
sure I have.
the
Yeah.
black turtleneck shirt
I'm pretty
or whatever.
positive I have.
And I don't know if he used the word stuff. I think it might have been the other.
Ooh, Michael
S word.
Myers saw him live. I never laughed so hard in my life. Yeah. We have actually been on a couple of cruises with some pretty good comedians there, too.
Remember the last singer we saw was, we're like, what is she doing on
Who
a cruise
chose
boat?
this box?
Yeah, she sang
We
the
saw-
Whitney Houston
we saw her
song,
sing on a
and
cruise
it was
boat,
like, whoa.
And she's saying, I will always love you. And you know, you're like, okay, it's a cruise boat singer. Let's hear her sing it. And not only was it good, it rivaled any
No, talent on cruise
Any
boats
voice-
nowadays.
X
good.
Factor, American Idol audition that was awesome you'd ever imagine. And we're sitting there going, what is she doing on the cruise boat? Like, that would have, she probably would have been far in
Just
any
to
of those shows.
hear somebody sing
Live.
that well
So much different live.
is so good.
Listen, it's a skunker. You're going to get a 90 and you're going to get a dime. You don't want to keep $1 in NIFCs versus a $2.60 dime.
We have an auction coming up. If you want to know how auctions work, here is the link. Just click on the tab that says live streams and auctions, and all of the rules are there.
We'll do a walker. We'll do
You want
a
to know what the auction goodies are tonight? Here's
walker
the
and a
link there.
dime.
Same link. Just scroll down to the red box, click that, and it'll open the Google Doc for you.
And it will go along with the quarter that you got. So you got a quarter, a dime. You got a snowman right there. You got a little snowman on top. It's not, listen, I know it's not, we were hoping for a good box. We didn't get it. This is life. There's no crying and coin roll hunting. You just move on to the next box and not get mad and hope the next one is great. We do all we can, when we can, as we can, and hopefully we can find more silver on Friday. But here's the good news.
Before the weekend.
Before the weekend. Okay, Charlani, you know what?
Right, I know.
Wow, Eminem Charlani. All right, before the weekend. I like, you know what? I like it because it doesn't, it's rap rhyming, but it's still rhyming.
It's
rap
rhyming
rhyming.
like Eminem.
How many likes are we at, Charlani?
208.
100, 200 likes. Let's do the bag
Hi,
pull.
Dawn.
We don't have the super chat giveaway yet, or 300 likes, or the auction EOS just yet. But let's do the bag pull.
You may go first, sir.
Thank you. Let me pull the red one.
I'm not worried.
I'm not doing that. You know what?
I was
Last
gonna
time that
say.
didn't work. Okay.
Just kidding. I just wanted to see your face.
Yes! 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 90 to 4. I get 5 to 2 this
Your face. I got you for a second.
5 to 2 this time. 5 to 2. I'm catching up. All right, bag pulls.
Wow, that's a lot of ketchup.
47 and 60. I'm only down 17 versus 21.
I'll give it to you.
Out of 90 to 40, unfortunately, for the win. Dang it, that's an expensive bag pull win. Oh, you know, we'll do a Benji. So that was on, Benji was on top. A 90 and a 1967-40.
Hi, Nick Beck.
Nick
Thank
Beck's
you
not
for
messing
your
around.
$10 American
Nick
money
Beck,
on
Nick
your
Beck.
first super chat.
Come on, Nick. You might as well be a member. I appreciate the super chat, but just do the membership for the same thing. Then you have access to all the member stuff. But thank you, brother. Not $10 super chat out of the blue.
Johnny.
Muchas gracias. Oh, the likes do a little funny thing today. The 100 likes is a proof dime, 1960 silver. The 200 likes is 2 proof dimes, 1961 and 1962. You can guess what the third 300 likes is. And I'll tell you right now, they don't go up. There's one that's really old that's a proof dime in the 300. I probably shouldn't be giving it away, but I'm doing it anyway. All right, let's do the live chat giveaway.
Jan, 67 months RFT fan club. I was hoping more, but we did find some silver, he said.
We did find silver,
Thanks,
Jan. Listen,
Jan.
life is like
Sorry.
this.
I was writing down the win, I think.
I got to take an ugly walker out of my walker bag. This is all my ugly walkers. Or uglier. Yeah. There's a walker for
Add your comment in the chat box.
There's a walker for the silver jar. And we need an ugly Benji. And I think this is the ugly Benji. Yeah. Look at this Benji, Shawnee, with tape across him. Alright. Benji and a walker. Those two bad boys go into the silver jar. I'll feed them later. Here you go, buddy. Yes! Harold Tustin III, keeping the dream alive. Hold on. Muy bueno. Muy bueno.
Oh my goodness.
You ready for the auction, Shalani?
Yes, please.
Hush it. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Not a slob.
Did you smell that spray when I sprayed it
Yep.
downstairs when you came
Yep.
down with the
Yep.
dude? Smelled so good.
Zippity doo dah, zippity day. Why oh my, what a wonderful day. Where's that from? Zippity doo dah, zippity day.
I don't know.
Isn't it from Mary Poppins?
That's what I would have said.
Done.
I don't think so, though.
We watched Mary Poppins as a kid. I
I
watched
would've
it, the
said
original
that,
one,
though.
in the drive-in theater. Where you drive in, you put the big old heavy thing on the window and roll the window up. Remember those days?
Yeah.
Everyone
With
had
the
their
big,
pillows and
huge
blankets.
thing,
I was like, we're going to the
yeah.
movies. There wasn't really
Station
theaters then.
wagons.
You drove your car in a station wagon, the panel station wagon. Everyone, I fell out of a panel station wagon when my dad was taking a turn out of the block. I was leaning against the door and it wasn't closed, I guess. And I fell out. My dad panicked. Thought he ran over me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But luckily, I fell out and rolled like a son of a gun. Smart enough to know. As soon as I fell out, I was like, tuck and roll. Roll out of the way. Could have been over for me then. Then this would never have happened. She would have been probably homeless on a corner with a coffee can. All right. With silver, Brett. Yeah, because it would have been different. It would have been another dimension of life. She would have been looking through her coffee can, like, ooh, they gave me a silver. I'll go to the silver shop and sell that. That would have been her. She would have been different. All right, 100 likes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. JP 27. Who day? Silver proof dime. No, Shalani, it's not Hadi.
I know it's Houday, but I saw it at first and I thought it was Woodley.
Oh my gosh. Next up, 200 likes. Boom. Garrett, I won again Lee. Descendant of Robert E. Lee. Although he doesn't like to talk about it too much. All right.
Don't forget to send Rob a claiming email if you are a winner of one of the giveaways. You got to send him an email to RobFindsTreasure55@gmail.com so he knows where to send it. He said I am actually.
I know. I already knew this. I looked up your heritage. All right. The winner of the bag. Oh, we got a Schnoppify order. Ooh, someone bought a silver pack. Let's see what it looks like. It'll change up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Brad Zerlin.
Brad, I won this giveaway, Zerlin. Congrats, brother. You know what to do. Remember, if you want a giveaway, you can add an add-on if you want. Of course, you have to pay for that immediately so I can ship it. But if you don't want an add-on, don't worry about it. You still got a free package coming your way. We still have 3 more giveaways. Don't get scared away. And we'll do that at the end of the stream. We have a quick auction, a bunch of small goodies. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. Here we go. If you don't want to stay for the auction, come back in about 40 minutes or so. Come back around 8 o'clock. We'll be either done, right about done, or doing the giveaways right about then. All right. Lot number 3. Listen, it's just a bunch of New Zealand silver coins. You got 2 New Zealand 3 pences from 33 and 36. 1933 and 1936. New Zealand 3 pences. You got 2 6 pences, 1934 and 1943, and a New Zealand 1937 shilling. These are all silver, some sterling, some 50%. If you enjoy them, take them.
El Meccano is at 30.
We got a couple of, what is that, a kookaburra? Couple of paddles. And one of the Aboriginal hunters. There you go. There they are. New Zealand stuff.
North Star Seeker is at 40.
And don't forget, we still have one more copper nickel New Zealand dodo bird as well.
Do we know Envy Creations?
We don't know
Nevada
Envy Creations, although I do envy some of the creations he's done. He's been around for the last 1, 2, 3, 4 live streams, according to this.
Okay, I think we're good. That's amazing. Now we know. You're good.
He's
I'll
never won.
vouch.
He's never won
Envy
anything,
Creations.
but he
I'll
has.
vouch.
He has been there.
North Star
it is hot,
Seeker
Kelly.
is 45. Michael Meyer is 47.
Some people singing, some people dancing because it's hot, hot, hot.
Michael Meyer, 47.
I'm looking right into Resin Soul for the Tulsa show. She's probably not even here anymore. She already left. She's
North
in the,
Star's at 50. She's in the studio.
She's in the
listening.
studio making stuff, but she's
Michael
not bringing
Myers
it to
at
the
52.
Coin Showzio.
You should sell stuff at the coin shop.
I don't know why she don't.
Resin.
I don't know why she don't. I'd buy
You could
that
also maybe
for some
right
dollars.
next to us.
I'd buy that for some dollars. 55 North Star Seekers not backing down.
Going once. 57 Michael Meyer. Going
Some
once.
people singing. Shawnee's gonna go quick. See, look at
Going
the grass
twice.
skirt, Shalani. Come on, you can't get mad at that. He's like,
El
let's go.
Meccano's at 60.
He's like, we gonna spear this animal.
El Meccano. Nope. Michael Meyer, 61. Envy Creation says, I watch Rob every chance I get. Love the strap hunting. Just found 2 star notes tonight
Yeah,
while watching the
my
stream.
strap huntings, they start off slow, but they end up becoming some of my better viewed videos. They start off as like 9 of 10 or 10 of 10 of my last 10 published, and then a couple days later they're 5 of 10, and then a few days later they're always in the top 5. Like they just slowly build up. El Meccano.
65 going once. Going twice.
No, Michael Meyer.
67.
No, Charlani.
And she wonders why she doesn't get paid like that.
We are
So hot.
we're 7 away from the super chat goal. No worries if we don't hit it.
Michael
It's up
Myers,
there just for
87 going
funsies.
once.
It's up there. I prefer 19 out of 20 and
El
then we
Meccano
stop.
69. El Meccano 69.
No, Michael Myers 70. Calm down. They want these. Okay?
Michael Myers 70 going once.
When we have El Meccano and Michael Meyer battling,
Yeah, they're battling. They
we
want
take
it.
our time with those. They're long-time battlers. Michael Myers 70 once. Michael Myers 70 twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sold. Michael Meyer 70, the winner of the battle.
I hear it.
Beth, thank you so much. Rob pulled a 57p Jefferson Nickel, absolutely flawless. MSC 60 was $5. They're very tough on them.
Michael
They're
Myers
very
wants
tough
to be
on them, Beth. If you can get that, yes. 57p is a tougher date because they were struck so poorly. That's why they don't give great grades. So when it's flawless, is it flawless as in it's a soft strike flawless? Or is it a crisp strike flawless?
I got it, Michael Meyer. He wants the New Zealand dollar.
I figured he did. Who wouldn't want that? It's $5 and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Look at it. All right. 75 Michael Meyer. Calm down, Shalani. We'll be there. I know it's... Now you know why I go through up here after an hour or two. Listen, this is not easy. This is not easy up here. This is what I do for the honeys. All right.
I'm not...
Lot number... It is a gorgeous coin. Lot number 4. Oh, they're trying to... I'm going to take that one out for a second. I'm going to handle it. I don't even care.
Down.
Take a look at this 1944 silver India 1 rupee with the beautiful Emperor King George VI on there. Absolutely stunning. Look at the edge. Looks like a bracelet, Shalani. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful coin. And then we have a tiny little uglier one, but it's still silver. 1943 1/4 Indian rupee. It's got some ugly toning, but it's still silver. There they go. A beautiful, almost BU Biggie. And Biggie, so it's Biggie Small, Sharlani.
Trash Man's at 20.
Biggie Smalls.
Nobody has AC in the UK, just an FYI. Yeah, a lot of places don't have AC. I don't live there anymore because places in California also.
You can't live without AC in Texas. It's going to be 105 in the next month.
And it's going to feel like 120, and it's going to be humid.
By the way, I will be posting a video on my garden channel here shortly. If you don't know, I have a garden channel with over 100,000 subscribers as well. I was sick. I didn't do any gardening last year, but we're back at it this year. Nick Beck, you are a brand new member. Thank you for the next $10 super chat again. Was he not a member before, or did I miss it?
Envy Creations 25, top bid. I don't know. Type something regular in the chat, Nick.
No, he's a member now, but we would have heard it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't hear it.
He was a member. I missed it.
JR29.
I apologize.
Top bid 29. We missed it.
I did miss it.
I'm sorry, Nick. Welcome.
Thank you, Andrew Rossi, Captain Obvious. He was already a member.
Texas Heat is stupid. Hi, Lone Star Fox. All right, we are at Envy Creations 25 going once.
No, JR's at 29.
Oh, JR's at 29.
29, 31 is El Macano.
El
El Macano's at 31. Braxton's
I can't think. It's so hot.
Now you know why. Look at why are you yelling?
No, don't touch me.
Hold on, let's hug. Let's hug sweaty faces.
Don't touch me.
I hear that all the time after 30 years. Not in the first 10, but the last 20.
Well, then fix the AC.
First 10, last 20.
El Macano, JR 33.
Thank you, Nick Beck. I appreciate it. El Macano JR 33 going once. That was delicious.
El Macano 35.
El Macano's like, Rob, give me the dang snipe. All right, El Macano, here you go. I'm sorry, King George the Sixth.
JR 37.
All right. El Macano says, I'm done.
El Macano
40 bucks. It's mine. Have a great day. Good night. Good riddance. Goodbye. Going once. Going twice. 5, 4.
3, 2, 1. El Macano 40.
Wow.
Whatever, you did it to me last time. I just did it back.
Thank you, El Macano.
That's what you get.
Lot number 5, staying alive. Oh, it's a fun one. Listen, there's no date. There's no date, unfortunately, but it is a copper planchet, so we know it's 1982 and earlier. 80% off center. We know it's 1982 or earlier. See if I can get
Oh my God.
fingernail zoom. It's zoomed in, Shalani.
Jeez, honey.
I did gardening. Look I did gardening. It's not my fault. I did some gardening. The video's coming out. My hands are dirty. I need to clean them. I know, but then I knew I had a $50 hunt afterwards, so I didn't clean them as much because I know.
Why are you yelling at me? No. Oh.
Thank you, William.
I'm gonna try this year. Uh-oh. I lost my chat. What happened? We are on, right? Uh-oh.
Nice, Nick Beck.
I got booted.
Trash Man's at 26.
Hold on, I'm getting
Anyway,
back in there.
it's a nice coin. It's a nice coin. 80% off center. Just a bit outside.
Ooh, I have all my chat.
Oh, wait, did you see it,
Nice,
Sharlani?
they fixed it. Yeah. Hi, Paul.
Do you think they messed up on that one? Looks like they misfired for sure. A little bit of a sus coin right there, but it is, oh, by the way, it is copper. I already said that, but I want to prove it. It's a copper planchet.
Nick Beck said I'm going on my second deployment next year, and I'll get you some currency from where I go.
I know, he's so awesome. I read it.
Okay.
Thank you, Nick.
And thank you for your service also.
Of course, thank you.
All right. Michael Smith. Hi, car logo.
What's up, Michael Smith?
27. El Macano 28.
80% off center, 3.1 grams of copper. 80% off center, because if you do this and you draw where the coin should be, I mean, that's all we got. That's not perfect, but that's about where. Shalani, quit making noises over there, okay? Now I really want to do it.
Better.
Dang it! You know what? I quit. I'm done.
El Macano. Michael Smith is at 30. Add on.
Who did?
El Macano.
El Macano. Los pesos de la plata mexicano. 1960 and 1961. They're yours.
All right, going once, going twice. 5431 sold. Michael Smith 30.
$6 for these, right?
Yes.
I think melt's $4, so I just put an extra little bit on there. All right, thank you, El Macano.
30. Michael Smith.
Michael Smith 30. Nice pickup, brother. It's a nice coin. It's a good one to have. I've sold a lot of zinc ones, but not the copper ones.
And he wants the last add-on.
Last add-on is... Oh, look at this one, Shalani. Shalani would have liked it. 1981.
Aww.
The wedding of Princess Diana and, of course, the Prince of Wales. Right there. Commemorative Queen Elizabeth II coin. Very cool.
To me because he's technically now married to
I know, but this was this. I know, but there it is. There it is, right there. Good looking coin for $5. Listen, it's copper nickel as well, but it's a good looking coin for $5. Probably one that most people don't have. It had like 23 million or 26 million minted, so but it's just not common in the U.S. $5, right? I think I did $5 on all.
Yeah, $5 except for the
yeah,
top
except
one.
for the silver. All right, if you like old U.S. silver, here's a couple of just oldies but goodies. You got an 1858 seated Liberty quarter and an 1876 seated Liberty dime, not a CC. Listen, $15 is melt plus shipping pretty much. 1876 dime. And 1858 quarter.
Bucko is at 20. Silver Chupa is at 25.
Look how wrinkly my hands are with all the dirt in the wrinkles. Now you can really read my palm, Sharlani. Look at that.
Long, happy
Look
life.
at that lifeline. It doesn't mess around. Yours is long too. Yeah, yours is a lot longer than mine. I hate you.
No, it's not. Let me see.
Mine stops here.
It does not stop
Yeah, it does right there.
Oh, it does stop there.
Yours goes all the way to the end.
No.
I'll be dead in 15 years.
Wait, let me see the bottom. See, yours is just as long because yours starts earlier.
But that's not the... No. It's not the lifeline. All right. 32 Silver Chupa top bidder. They're just fun to have. They're just fun little goodies. And they have legible dates, which is what you want on Seated Liberty stuff, just so you can put them in the book. These are duplicates. I already have these years.
Should Bob the Coyote get a 1911 Philadelphia Indian quarter eagle? No plans to go to that show.
Yeah, get a 1911 Philadelphia quarter. That's a good one. If you can get it for 5% over melt, whatever that number is in your shop, then do it. Because I always, when I buy gold, I don't buy gold bullion. I buy gold numismatic stuff if I can get a good deal on it, because it still has numismatic value.
You have to be 18 to bid. Silver Chupa is at 32.
Richard
going
Cornell.
Once, twice.
Hands are fun to have.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for following the rules, William. We appreciate you for sure.
Who won?
That would be Silver Chupa.
Oh, nice, Silver Chupa.
32.
$32 is yours.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving right along. Lot number 7. Listen, we've done it before. If you have a typeset and you don't have the first U.S. commemorative issued 90% silver coin, this is a good one to have. It's a pretty nice one with good details. It's been cleaned, but they cleaned it when it was still uncirculated. It's an 1893 first United States Christopher Columbus silver commemorative $50. It's a nice coin. It's got full details. They made it for 2 years. 1892 has 1 million minted. 1893 has 1.1 million minted. Why do I know these things? Because I know. This one is the one with a slightly higher mintage. They were given out at the Columbian Exposition in Chicago in 1892 and 93. And that's
Sebastian.
Christopher Columbus on it. Pretty nice coin. Look, it'll look good in a typeset.
Sebastian is at 28 going once, going twice. Michael is at 29.
Good globes on this bad boy. Like I said, it was an uncirculated coin that someone polished, because back in those days, they just polished silver. They just polished silver.
Michael's at 29 going once, 29 going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold Michael Samulak for 29.
Michael Samulak, I have a package for you, brother. Hold on. 29?
29.
Me take out something I had in your package. It was a slick one of those. Now that I figured, it's funny that I knew he would like it, and I put it in there, and he won it. Ridiculous. I know his taste. You do have a seated in there, though. 1, 2. You got that dollar that we talked about earlier. It's actually $1.05. If you want it,
He said nice.
it's $1.05. If you want it, $25. I can't do less because that's pretty much the price of silver. I took out this because you don't need it anymore. $1.05, $25. That's like 24 times space. You're not going to get better than that. And one's a seated Liberty. Let me know. If not, I'll offer it up down the road.
Is it the first or second for that? And he said yes.
All right. $54 total. Add a $25. Call it the M. Samulak Silver. Just call it that. $25. It's the same thing. It's the second, the 1893. It's slick. Shawnee, you can add it on for $20. Put it on the bottom. Copy the 1893, put it at the bottom, and put slick. And if someone wants it for $20, they can add it on. It's $20 add-on. I'll do $20 add-on for that. If you'll take it for $20, it's yours. If not, it'll be at the bottom. Finally to one. All right.
So copy what we just did this one?
Yeah, and then call it, but put slick, $20 on the bottom. All right. He said he'll take it, $20.
Samulak?
Yep. I had it set aside for him. I knew he would like it. I figured he would. But I was going to tell him it was $20 because I didn't want to take less than that for it. I think I paid $19 for it, so I at least got to make a buck on it. Lot number 8. Sorry, we're doing side deals. Lot number 8 is 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Barber Dimes. 1901 Philly. 1904 cleaned Philly. 1909 better date. 1911 with some Liberty Show in Philly. 1913 Philly, of course. 1914 Philly. And then we tossed in a 1914 Denver and a 1916 Philly. 8 dimes. Barber Dimes. Let me know if you need them or want them. They are ready for you. The best one is going to be this one as far as condition, the 1911.
Gene is at 35.
And the 1909 is probably the best date in the bunch.
35, Gene Anderson, top bid. Nathan, 36.
Nathan the Hitman Oliver, top bidder.
Michael. 36, top bid, Nathan. Zach is at 40. Hi, Zach.
So
Rob, are you planning
ended up
to
being
do
74, right? I'm just going to put all this together.
74.
It just makes it easier for me.
Rob, are you planning on doing a Mercury dime set, considering the 1,000 you got in the last video? Says Michael Meyer.
I already have a complete set. And by the way, yes, Shawnee, I have gone a little berserk on Mercury dimes. I don't even have it put away yet. Take a look at this bin. Ugh. A full mason jar of nothing but silver Mercury dimes. Look at this. Look at this. This is all my Mercury dimes in stock. I added that bag to this jar that was about a third of the way up.
Going
now
once,
the jar is ridiculous.
Twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have Mercury dime rolls on my website. I'm trying to sell some of these. I have too many of them. And they're pretty cheap. They're pretty cheap considering I pay shipping. And you'll get all dates possible. Who got this for how much?
Zach Sano for 40.
That was the dimes?
Yes.
Oh, I'm Dime Boy right now.
Sorry, Jordan, you are a smidge behind.
How much for that jar? I don't even know, brother. There's probably $250 in Merc dimes, so 1,500 Merc dimes. It'd probably be almost $5,000. I gotta put it away. All right, here we go. Lot number 9. We got some quarters coming up. A whole bunch of good goodies. We got some commons, though, but that's a second year cleaned 1893. Good details, though.
No worries.
1896, 1897, and 1898. And 1899. If you need some decent barber dimes, they all have good detail to complete your collection. They're all Phillies. 1893, 96, 97, 98, and 99. 130 years ago, quarters. Imagine how many dinners, steak dinners, that paid for back in the day.
Steak dinner.
I'm trying to tell you.
Maybe we go there. Silver Chupa is at 40 going once, twice. 5, 4. 3, 2, 1. Silver Chupa, 40.
Can't get mad, Silver Chupa. We gonna go quick on these. Charlotte's hungry. She's not only hungry, she's the River Bottom Nightmare Band.
Nobody put any more bids after Silver Chupa.
So she was like, I'll take him.
I assumed that nobody else was interested.
Silver Chupa's going to take him, Charlotte. He's not
If
afraid to
you
bid.
Get on it. I'm just kidding.
Lot number 10. We got a toughie in here.
Surf and turf,
We got some
Johnny.
beautifuls, though. Look at this 1901 with LI. This is going to be a VG, maybe a fine 1901. A slick 1902. We tossed it in for funsies. A 1903. A 1904.
Hot and hungry.
a tougher date 1905, and it does have LIB. Actually, it almost has Liberty. This is a very tough date. This is probably a $25 coin on its own because look at that. We have LIB RTY.
Daniel is at 60. Resin says, I told you I was lurking. I heard everything.
Sorry, Resin, we love you. And then a 1907 Philly. So we got some decent coins here. We got some decent coins.
I don't recognize Thomas Strebos.
Yeah, I don't recognize Thomas Strebos as well.
Sorry.
60 Daniel Moore, top bidder, going once. Daniel Moore, 60 going twice, unless one of my mods.
Do any of our mods recognize
PTF
Thomas?
just did the old sniper-roni. I'm going to catch the snipe, Charlani. This is not a miss snipe. Me catching it. 70 PTF 175 Jim the Hitman Ettinger. I thought he retired from assassinations. He's back. Jim Ettinger.
Hi, PTF.
75 going once.
How was your visit? PTF is at 78.
How was your conjugal visit?
Oh my God. Wow. No, you better hope it went well.
All right. 78 PTF stacking going once.
78 going twice.
Nathan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beth, shoot me a picture.
Oh, did he
wow,
snipe it?
Jim's
He
like,
did.
listen, we ain't retired yet. We still got things to clear.
Daily got food poisoning the second day.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Did you order gas station food?
PTF is stacking. Wow, we jinxed it. That's awful. PTF 82
Dave, I see
going
you,
once. Going twice.
PTF's at 82. Jim's out. Sold. 82. Food poisoning. You know what?
Oh,
Was it food
Thomas.
poisoning or was it not tonight, Helen? I've got a headache poisoning.
PTF stacking. What did I say?
82.
82. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Thomas Strebos says, no problem. It's been a long time. I actually won a box battle before on the stream.
You know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said his name. I was like, I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't remember.
Thank you for understanding. Welcome back. And sorry we didn't recognize the name.
Oh, nope. It didn't hit till the middle of the night. In the middle of the night.
Wow.
I'm walking in my sleep. All right. We done? Nice.
Yeah. White man overweight.
All right. Lot number 11.
What the heck?
I don't
was
care
that
what I look like.
sound?
I don't care what I look like, Jelani. It's over. 1908 Philly. Oh, no. 1908 O. My bad. I think I have that on there as an O. And 1908 Denver. 1909. What do I have on the sheet? Is it just 1909?
You have a 19080, 1908D, 1909, 1911.
All right, 1909 has to be changed. 1909 is actually a Denver. 1909 is actually a Denver, not a Philly. And even though they're the same, the 1909 Denver has half the mintage. So I need to change the sheet to 1909-D, Shalani.
I did.
And then we have this is why we look at them, because sometimes I just don't know what I'm doing. 1911 Philly. And then the tough date, semi-key date, 1912 San Francisco. Only 708,000 minted.
So I'm going to repost it just so that we're all on the same page.
I know, but we still have a bid, though.
And Richard
1912
is at
S.
53.
There you go. Tough coin. Probably a $25 coin by itself. And then if you count barbers, you usually go for about 30 times face, roughly. That'd be 30 It's at least a $50, $55 lot minimum, but we do have some nicer coins in better shape than typically
PTF
seen.
is at 65.
So there you go. Good book adders, fillers, whatever you want to call them, and a tough date, 1912S. He's so
Jim is at
hungry.
68.
What's up, Jimbo?
PTF is at 70.
PTF's like, Rob, quarter books are going to get completed whether you like it or not. 70 PTF once. $70 PTF twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds. The PTF for 70. PTF's not messing around. When he gets on a kick of what he wants, he gets what he wants. Lot number 12 has some dandies in it. And I don't mean the lion type. Not dandelions. These are nice coins, Jelani, okay? We got the 1913 Denver Tougher Day Quarter. The 1914 Philly. The 1915 Denver. And the 704,000 minted 1915S. And look at that 15S. Listen. This is a nice 1915S. Full rim. You have the LI in Liberty. And a nice reverse. It's a nice coin. VG8. VG8 in my opinion. Little bit of the reed still left. Yes, I need to wash my hands before dinner. I know.
Jim is at 80.
And then we got a decent 1916 Denver. And actually, when I say decent, look at it.
PTF
That
is
is
at
definitely
85.
some good goodies right
He
there.
said, stop touching my barbers, Rob.
Sorry, I'll stop it. They're just beautiful barbers.
Jim, 90.
That 15S by itself is probably around $50. I mean, I guess 40. If you're lucky, a coin show, you might be able to get it for 44 or 45. Maybe even 40 if someone has a few of them.
Jim, 100. PTF, 105.
But it's a tough one regardless. And you got the 1913 Denver. It's an AG3. It might. It's AG3 G4 tops.
Jim is at 110. PTF is at 115.
But you got to get those.
Nathan.
You got to get those books filled though. PTF is not going to back down with his barbers.
Jim is out.
And Jim's like, all right,
Going
PTF,
once, twice.
I don't want to run you up for
1.
nothing. It's yours. PTF, good pickups, brother. A
PTF
couple of tough
115.
dates in there. A couple of holes I'm sure are filled. And what's the
115.
All right, thank you, PTF. PTF, listen, it's not a big add-on, but I had one Canadian silver dime extra. You won the barber quarters. I'm gonna toss it in for free. It's not a lot, but it's a BU 1965. It's yours. All right. Lot number 13, the last of the barbers. It's just some common half dollars. The best date is cleaned, unfortunately. The 1905
Holes and
S.
upgraders.
1905S,
I'm trying,
1906,
Nathan.
and 1907. It's just some barber halves. I put them at $45 shipped. No shipping on those. If you want them, let me know. If no one wants them, they're going to go back into the lot of barbers that no one cares about. 45. PTF Stacking says out. He's like, I'm not buying these. 45 Richard once. 45 Richard twice. 5, 4, 3, 2. I care too, Jason. Richard can't get mad at that. $15 a barber.
Jordan, you were just
At
behind.
most shows, they sell for $17. So you got a $6 deal on these no matter what. All right, 45. Richard Cornell. He's like, I'll stack some barbers. I don't mind getting a few. One's a 1905S. He likes the S mints. All right, speaking of...
I want to refresh, Jordan, so you know you're caught up.
You're ahead on your screen because as soon as you hit enter, it goes on your screen. But technically, it does this. On your screen, to the satellite, bounces to whatever satellite's in my area, comes onto my internet. My internet reads it, puts it on the chat screen. That's why we use my screen, because if you refresh your chat, I bet you're now below it. But if you don't believe me, you can see Charlani's sold sign right there, and there's Jordan Carlson right below it on my screen.
He said, damn internet.
I know, I just wanted to prove it.
He said it's all good.
If I can't see it, then I can't believe
200
it.
years ago, it took 6 months by ship.
Yeah,
Truth.
6 months by ship. Now it takes like 2 seconds, but in that 2 seconds, it's first on your screen.
Did I tell you Kaylee's coming with me?
Yay! I knew that.
Okay.
Couple of hole fillers. Shalani, don't get crazy. We've got an 1835 large cent. Listen, it's 1835. I don't want to worry about whether it's the matron head or the bobby head. It's 1835. We've got a pretty nice 1846 with some scratchy scratches. Unfortunately, otherwise it'd be a nice large cent. And we have a 1848 that just needs to be wiped away. Like, honestly,
Jason K is going la 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 la.
if you just were to, with these old coppers, if you just take your hand and rub them, they will get clean.
That's so pretty.
I know, look at that's what a penny looked like in 1848.
I love the black.
That would pay
and the
for a
brown.
bath in a brothel house.
Ew.
No, just a bath.
I'm
Well, that's
kidding.
those are
Even
the places
so,
that
means
did that.
They were dirty.
If you couldn't afford a hotel, you would go to the brothel house and just pay. They would just do quick services like a bath. I don't know whose
Do
hands.
they give you a bath?
I don't know who hands soaped you up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What kind of a bath?
I don't know what kind of
Happy
soapy
ending
soap
bath?
they did. You know, when I was a kid, one of the first scenes I ever
Nathan's at
saw for that
48.
was, who remembers Honky Tonk Man with Clint Eastwood? Did you ever watch Honky Tonk Man with Clint
I've
Eastwood?
never seen a movie that
Clint
he was
Eastwood's
in
in?
when he was younger.
Yeah.
No Western type anything.
Not Dirty Harry or anything? Not two Mules for Sister Sarah?
Nope. Nope.
I'm
JR
gonna
is
tomorrow
at
I'm going
50.
down to the courthouse.
Oh, I get half.
I want half, Eddie. I want half. I'm gonna get myself a bare naked bush woman. I want half, Eddie. All right.
I heard of Honky Tonk Man, the wrestler.
Anyway, 50 for JR. Oh yeah, the wrestler. Anyway,
JR
don't be
50,
afraid to
Michael
rub on
Williams
your large
52.
cents. It's okay. They're copper. They can withstand it. And technically, you can make
JR
them look
54.
mucho bettero. It's actually a pretty nice 1848. We got full liberty. Oh, well, we got full liberty.
Michael Williams 55 going once, twice. 5-4.
If you don't have a large cent collection, I
Good job.
recommend starting one. They're fun to put together, and you can go to the coin shows and go to the coal bins, and they're between $15 and $20 in the coal bins. And just start by filling it up at the coal bins. Completing it is a major pain in the butt because there's some dates that are impossible. But still fun to put together. How much? Who?
Michael Williams 55.
One more lot, and it's
Eddie, what have you done for me lately, Eddie?
so great.
No, Emil, don't tell me. Survivor's good tonight, he said.
Lot number 15 has 3 more largies. I hear it. Hold on. We got a beautiful 1853 large set.
It's
Look
a
at the
good
back
season,
Shalani.
huh, Emil?
Such a great design.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
1853. We've got the next year.
Yeah,
Again, it can be
listen.
wiped away. 1854. And it's hold, but it's still nice.
Nick is at 50.
1856. Now, it's nice, but when I flip it over, it's not as nice on the back for one reason. It's got that. You know what?
Jordan, yeah.
Oh, wait, that comes off. That comes off pretty easily. Never mind.
Bucko is at 55. Hi, Bucko. Bucko Boone, 55.
All right, it's hold. It's a beautiful large scent, though. Hold with VF details. You know where they hold it?
Really pretty.
Because they either hung it around their neck,
or they put it on string.
or they put it on string, so it wouldn't, because they have poor people had holes in their pockets,
Yeah.
and so they wouldn't lose change. They would tie them all on a string and tie it to one of their belt loops.
Michael's at 56.
Speaking of 56, but yeah, it's just cool that this is either on a human's neck, or they put a hole in it.
That would be a really small chain, so probably not.
Yeah, it's probably keep it all together.
Cool. Let me see. Can I see?
All old U.S. pennies.
Oh no, that's a pretty big. No, that's a small hole. Ooh,
Yeah.
look.
Yep. I love U.S. large scents. It's such a fun series to put
Anthony is
together.
at 59.
I'm only missing 9 coins from a complete large scent collection.
Bucko's at 60.
But anyway, I love them.
That has to be a genuine hole.
Oh, that's a genuine hole all day.
There's no way that would fit on any kind of a chain.
Oh yeah, that's probably
String,
one
that's
of
a
those
string
hand crank
hole.
turns that they turned a little bit and right into there.
Like they had to drill the guy's head.
Exactly that kind of machine or mechanism.
Jason is at 65.
Anyway, put together a collection. It's fun. You know what's really tough? You don't even realize the 1858 large scent. It's ridiculously hard to get.
That is the kind of coin I would wear on a necklace. That's beautiful.
Beautiful old copper.
All right, Jason K, 65 going once, going twice, 5-4.
We're not going to make 300 likes. 292. I get to save some giveaways.
Jason K, 65.
Jason K, brother. Full of fun, full of laughs. Thank you for the support. And just as a quick reminder, anyone who won a payment or won a auction tonight, you don't have to pay tonight. If you do, it ships immediately. If you, for some reason, want to wait till Friday, you can do that. Yes, it saves me shipping, but I have no problem shipping your good goodies immediately. It's one thing I take pride in is my shipping. I ship out immediately because I know the feeling of getting a nice package.
307.
I know the feeling of getting my hands on a nice package.
I know that feeling too.
I know you know that. I know she knows that. All right.
A nice big package?
Yeah, you like big packages. All right.
It's the only way to have them.
Only way to have a package is a big one package, not a micro package.
That's what she
Do
said.
we have, wait, we don't have a Super Chat giveaway. All right, so we take the Super Chat giveaway A-way. A-way. You guys don't know what. What's up, Way?
Amway. Oh,
No, A-way.
I don't know that.
If you're not from California and a white boy, you wouldn't know it.
Oh.
All right. Mustang Dave, there's no auction. I don't have anything for 315. 300 plus likes is...
Rob, I paid, but wait till Friday to ship, says Richard.
I can do that, Richard. We have a 1963 and 64 silver proof dime, but I tossed in a 1956 proof dime as well. You don't see 1956 proof dimes very often, and we put it in there. So 3 silver dimes. Just like use the door and blow it all out. Just use the door and blow it. Yeah. Like that's not. Don't stand by the door. Like either go all the way out or use the door.
I was stretching my leg.
All right. And then the auction
Oh, it's
EOS is a 1904 barber dime. Listen, it's a barber dime. It's Wednesday. Fridays are bigger giveaways.
Dime Boy!
No, why is it
Let's
do
go,
that?
Dime Boy!
It's so annoying.
Let's go, dime boy. Let's do the giveaway. All right, good luck and then good riddance. All right, good luck and then good riddance. Good luck and then good riddance. We'll see you guys on Friday. Richard Cornell, wait till Friday. I will do that. He said it, not me. Shalani, you know what I got too? Look at this love token. somebody had inscribed their loved one's name on the back of a seated Liberty, and they wore it as a chart. They wore it as something because you could see the marks. But it was somebody took the time and hand engraved that in like 1850. And it's A.C. So maybe it's Alicia C. or Amy C.
Oh,
or
it looks like it says juice.
somebody's thirsty and hungry. You know what? I appreciate the kind words, Lone Star. I got to do more teaching videos. I enjoy them, but I end up getting. They're not as. I enjoy making them for everyone to watch, but I really enjoy searching coins a lot, so I end up doing that. You're an amazing coin miner. Thank you. Very kind words. Thank you for your 37 months of additional support. I know you follow me on Facebook. He's one of the first ones to like and comment on my Facebook posts.
Facebook?
My RFT Facebook.
I didn't know that anyone was still on.
I have an RFT Facebook page, like 2,500 followers, Shalani. And then he follows me on Instagram. He follows me on TikTok. He follows me on YouTube. He follows me when I go to the bank and I see him in the rearview mirror. He follows me when I go to... No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't do any of that. But anyway, thank you very much. Appreciate it. He moved from Montana to Texas so that he can be closer.
Ooh, you're so weird.
All right.
Hi, Sam.
By the way, if you need some tough buffalo nickels, be here Friday. Tomorrow's video is one of my most epic, unbelievable buffalo nickel finds ever collection. And I was able to upgrade a ton of my personal buffalo nickels from this purchase.
Bye for the one.
Shalani, calm down. It's only 8:05. We're ready to go. Oh, yeah, 1913 V nickel? Yeah,
Oh my
No,
God.
he wanted to know. Rob, did you find a 1913 V nickel? Listen, I don't want to brag, but under the scope, 1913 V nickel.
There's no chillin', Mustang Dave up
1913 V nickel, yeah, we got one. Where's it at? I can't find it under the scope. There we go. 1913 V nickel. Okay, I don't want to brag, but we did find one. All right.
You know what else isn't for the faint of heart? Jordan is trying to learn how to do the hibachi, where they like fling up the like spatulas and stuff. I tried to learn how to do that, and my hands were so cut up. It was awful. That's hard.
Beachside, I need a 50D Jefferson nickel as well. By the way, for those that don't know, that is a fake counterfeit 1913. I don't have if I had a 1913 V nickel, Shalani and I would be saying this to you very politely. It was nice knowing you. Goodbye. Because the coin would be worth like $7 million. We'd sell it and be done.
And then we would just travel.
We probably would still put out vlog. I'd probably make it a vlog channel. Here I am. We're in blah blah blahsville, and I got a roll of nickels. Yeah. Anyway, if I had that, we'd be done. All right.
No, we would never.
I would never be done. I'm
so
too young
boring.
to retire, and I'm too old to know better. All right.
You're not too old to do anything.
300 plus likes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sharlani. Snowy _ TV. A first time winner. Snowy TV. Looks like it's raining silver tonight though, Snowy. So that's in the forecast. Oh, of course, these are pretty frosty because they are proof coins. 56 proof time. Also known as Randy. Whoa. Family friendly.
I don't get it.
Are you Randy?
Oh.
All right. Thank you very much, brother. Auction EOS in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resin Dragons. You know what? No. All right, fine. Resin, I'll allow it. Resin Dragon Studios, non-Tulsa showgoer, has won the giveaway. You know what to do, Resin. It's a barber quarter just for you and Silver Bear. All right. Listen, I had a good time. Hopefully you guys did too. Hopefully on Friday, you guys have fun with me. We have lots of little completer stuff. I have some Tough Date Indian head scents. I have an Indian head penny set or starter lot going out. V-nickels, Buffalo nickels, Tough Dates galore. We have other stuff as well. Oh, and some Morgans. Look at this I picked up. Sean, last show and tell. Look at this I picked up. I have not even pulled them out of the capital holder. Look at this. I picked this up. I have not gone through these Morgans yet, but they look fantastico. Look at this. Nathan, I know Nathan Oliver. They're pretty. I have to pull them out of here because I don't like these Littleton capital holders. No, thank you. But very cool set. It's Fam Hunt for sure. All right, Sean, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm
Good night, guys.
I'm trying to go to dinner for crying out loud.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you on Friday. Bye.
Bin 75. Each one of those. That's bin 75 times 7.
Good night, Michael. Good night, John Blair. Thank you, mods, for all your help tonight, too. Have a good evening, and we'll see you on Friday.
I agree. I saw a little peel on there, too. All right. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Good riddance. So long. Farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now.
Until we meet again.